Today is Sunday, April 26th, and it's 2026, which means that it is nearly a year since my last video update. And I've been meaning to do another one, but it took me until now to do it. I'm happy to see you. Hello, everybody who's out there who is still watching. Uh, since my last video, which I just rewatched, I have lost another 20 pounds. I think that, yeah, in the last year I've lost 20 pounds. Um, it has been little by little. I would say that there might be some body recompositioning that has gone along into that, just given the feedback I get from people about how I look, as well as my size, right? I am currently wearing a medium in tops, and in bottoms too, which is something that I never did in my adult life. So I am smaller now than I have ever been, which is, um, it's new territory as an adult me, right? I still do cycling. A lot of things have changed in a year. I have changed locations where I was working out, but have, for the most part, stuck to a regimen. I am working out, I am eating a protein forward diet, I make most of my meals at home, and when life circumstances change, I still find a way to exercise, still find a way to stay hydrated, take care of my mental health, and put me first, essentially. Like that's the bottom line, is putting oneself first, right? Making oneself a priority. And that looks like so many different things, right? And for me, that means centering exercise, making sure that I'm ready for the week ahead. I do my clothes, right? Just all of those things. And I find the process of doing those things to be therapeutic and calming. So, along with this update to tell you my weight on Saturday, yesterday, was 159 point something, that I don't remember right now, but that is definitely a low weight. Like I said, I eat a protein forward diet. I also emphasize and I am intentional about getting enough fiber, prebiotic, probiotic fiber, soluble, insoluble, all of it. So I just make sure that I get enough. I was taking a probiotic supplement up until recently, when I've decided that maybe I'll try and get it in other forms just through my food, as well as I do drink prebiotic sodas, take Metamucil, all of those things. I am also on a GLP-1 medication. I have been for the past 2 years. So I take a tirzepatide once a week, and it's just worked for me. Along with, the consistency of diet and exercise and living a healthy life, taking care of my mental health, it just gives me that extra confidence to make good choices, right? And I have honestly never felt happier. I've never felt more like myself than I do with the current lifestyle that I'm living. And this coming Friday, I have a consultation for brachioplasty. I want to meet the surgeon and talk about my goals and see how I feel with them. Also, looking at some of their work that they've done on other patients with similar body types. But that is definitely moving forward. I'll show you my arms in a moment, but it's something that um, I'm gonna need the surgery to get it fixed and to get it addressed. And I've decided not to prolong anymore at this point, um, even though I'm still kind of losing a little bit of weight. But again, my weight has more or less been stable around 160. I've gone up and down, up and down, up and down, right? Dipped below 160, gone up to 163, right? But for the most part, I've been maintaining this weight since like last summer. So, having said all of that, this is what I'm working with now. This is my 159-pound body, right? I kind of have this definition here, which I really like. I do think that that's underneath this. I do have core muscles, right? Um, I do enough crunches to have earned it at this point. I do have loose skin here on my stomach, plenty of that. You could already see with my arm, like that flab. It would be just so nice to not have this anymore, to have just my arm. I can't wait. I really like, how beautiful is that, right? But without that, I just have all this loose skin here. So I hope to get that taken care of this summer because, oh my gosh, that would mean so much. It would mean that I could put on long sleeve clothes in size medium and not worry about this part getting caught when it fits me everywhere else. Um, just to have beautiful arms to go like sleeveless out in public, and not have like the wave going. This is my belly. I do have a belly, right? A little bit of loose skin here as well. And oh, I know I showed you in my last video, but those are my quads. Look at those quads. These are the quads of somebody who spins regularly, right? So I have very strong legs. These are cycling legs, baby. Yes. I am so happy in this body, really. Like, I mean, I've thought if there's a possibility that this can't get worked on, I'm still happy existing in this smaller body. And I can do so many more things than I've ever been able to do physically. And I feel strong, I feel confident, and I've worked really hard to get here. And I also thank my communities of fitness people that I know in real life, offline, because we we do support one another. We look forward to seeing one another in the classes, and that support, um, it really is the glue for a lot of us who are in the same age bracket. Like we kind of need that. It doesn't just get you there to do the workout, but it also fills like another need for community that we all have, right? Um, so anyway, overall, I'm very pleased. I'm very happy with my life, happy with myself. I'm just now going towards the next phase of this journey, which would be the skin removal surgeries and body contouring. I did have a consultation for an abdominoplasty and peniculectomy, which I never knew before that day that they were two different things. So, but that one, honestly, like, yes, it's a priority, but not as much as this. I hope that this can be taken care of first, um, because, just it bothers me a lot. It really does. I'm getting to the point now where sometimes when I'm shaving, I cut myself here because the skin is so thin. Um, so yeah, anyway, I hope that all of you are doing well. Those who are still out there, still watching, from back in the day when I was Coconut and I was doing these videos online. I'm still here. I'm an evolved version of myself now. And just looking forward to what's next. And I appreciate you being here and watching the journey. So have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Don't know when that will be. Full disclosure, because based off of my my history with video making, I don't seem to be very consistent with it. But whenever there's a significant update, I'll intend to come and update you all. Bye.